So Montana turkey season just opened. It's a little weird right now because of all of the COVID-19 stuff going on. It's definitely strange times. So we're out hunting, and when I say we, I mean Dale, Michael, and myself are out hunting, but not together. We're hunting separately. I just figured it's probably safer to stay apart for a little bit, see how things shake out. But hopefully this is over soon and we can get back to filming with each other. But for right now, we're just out by ourselves and trying to self-film some turkeys. So feel bad for all the people who aren't able to get out, but in Montana, we're still allowed to go out. Residents are allowed to turkey hunt. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. And social distance at its finest, miles from anybody, in the middle of nowhere. See if we can find some turkeys. Literally been walking for like 1 minute. Like I don't know, 200 yards from the truck maybe. And there's a Jake that I could have shot. But it just didn't feel right. Normally I would shoot a Jake, but I just started. That's a good sign though. There's turkeys here. I didn't even know if there was turkeys here. That's awesome. Shot gobbled a pheasant. Well, I've been walking around for a while now and had this place to myself for a bit, but now I've run into two groups of people, one of which I know totally lied to him too, just right to his face. Like, oh, have you seen any turkeys? Nah. Sorry, not sorry. I might have to go kill that Jake. I haven't decided yet. Probably go back there and call him in, because now there's just people everywhere, so tragedy of the commons. I'm gonna go shoot this Jake now, because if I don't, someone else is gonna, right? No, it's super cool though. It's nice to be out. Might get snowed on here in a second, but that's alright. I'm just gonna hang out for a bit, see if I hear anything. And then maybe call a little bit, and I'll probably get bored. But see what happens, I don't know. No gobbles. No nothing. I'm impatient. I might go check another spot. Alright. I'm gonna wander. I found a group of Jakes. One of them's got like a beard that's like, 4 inches long maybe. I'm just justifying it. I can't help myself. I'm gonna try. There's no guarantees, but I'm gonna give it a heck. Go see if I can kill one of these things. I know some people don't like shooting jakes, but I really like turkey meat. I showed a whole lot of restraint by not shooting one about 2 minutes into the hunt. But you know, like 3 or 4 hours into the hunt, I just can't help myself, I'm sorry. And I can get another turkey tag, so I think I can get like 3 or 4 more turkey tags actually. I'm pumped to get a turkey. Gonna have to drive a few hours now if I want to shoot my second one though. I only have 1 tag for this region. If I'm gonna shoot a second one, I gotta drive a couple hours. But I feel a little better about it, you know, because there's multiple jakes rather than just the one lonely jake. So, and his buddies were totally beating up on him after he died. That was kind of crazy. Cool to watch. The one, I think, tried to mount it. Weirdo. But got like a 300-yard walk back to the truck. It's a solid first day of turkey hunting for 2020. All right, got home late last night and just gutted the turkey, let it sit overnight. But I'm gonna pluck it today. I'm gonna pluck the whole bird, leave the skin on, and then the plan is to make a brine that'll let it sit overnight until sometime midday tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do a long smoke on the turkey on the smoker. It's my favorite way to cook turkeys, just whole in general. I think I don't know, you get a lot more meat if you just cook the whole bird, leave the skin on, and then you can just pick that carcass clean. The wings are a little tricky, but I find if you get all of the feathers off here first, and then a lot of times they'll start back here. But if you bend them back and then give them a good yank, it seems to work a little better. Also, you know, if you want to keep your fan like a nice little trophy, you can do that too. But with the legs, you can see where it bends. You just make a slit right on that bend. Once you cut the tendons, you can kind of just break it. So trim that up too, just so I don't have any thicker skin on there. For the brine, I'm gonna dissolve a bunch of salt and brown sugar in some hot water. I'm gonna pour it in this cold water. I added some other stuff, but I think really the salt and brown sugar is what's doing the work here. Bird goes in the brine. It's super cold right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Otherwise, I would put some ice in here. A day later, pull it out. The neck is pretty shot up, but I'm gonna save this fat and skin to start some gravy later. Just a whole bunch of different seasonings to rub on the outside. All right, I'm gonna smoke it on a pretty low temp for about 7 hours. With the neck fat, I'm gonna sear it in some butter and then add the drippings from the turkey. A little cornstarch to thicken it up, and you got some brown gravy. Pull that out of there. Carve this up, and meanwhile, Kara made some mashed potatoes and salad, and that's dinner. After picking the carcass mostly clean, I'm gonna simmer it overnight and make some stock for future meals. After that stock's simmered for like 20 hours, I'm just gonna strain it out and save it for later. After we've eaten dinner, this is what's left of the turkey, so we ate a good chunk of one breast. So this is what's left of that one breast, plus the other breast that's not carved up. If you're just breasting them, you're leaving all of this, over half of the meat on the turkey. It's good meat, even the dark meat, like, once you get the tendons out, this stuff's still super flavorful. And this stuff, I mean, this stuff's great. And it's on the side, back, underneath the thighs, wings. It's a surprising amount. And this is a Jake. This is not a big tom. Like, it's even more exaggerated if you shoot a tom. This is a Jake, a yearling turkey. And there's still this much meat outside of the breasts. This meal turned out really good. is incredibly tasty. I think the brining and just cooking a bird whole makes a big difference. But anyway, thanks for watching. We're gonna be out there chasing turkeys and bears this spring, so hopefully we'll have some fun content coming up.